Hello, it's Travis Edwards with another mental check. Take a shot of your positive vibes. Let's go! So welcome to another mental check. Today we're going to talk about the intellectual factor called perception and how that plays a big role in your life. I know if I were to hold up here, for example, this is my son's rag. If I were to hold this up to you, what would you guys say the color of this is? Most of you guys will say blue, right? And on my end, I don't see blue. I actually see white. I see white. And that's how perception works, right? All of us see from different viewpoints, and depending on how you look at a situation, that's going to determine how you handle it. And so if you're looking at right now, you're paying attention to the media, they're painting the perception that everything is bad right now. But my perception of of this entire situation it's extremely well for me. And so you can literally put yourself in an environment that will change your perception. And it's your job to be in an environment that has your perception a certain way, right? So we need to really see things from multiple viewpoints. So if you're talking with someone and they don't see from your perspective, try to really look at it from their perspective. Because when you start when you start looking at things from multiple viewpoints, then your problem becomes solved. Actually, you start operating from what you call the spiritual universe. You become cause, not effect. You're not operating from the physical universe. When you can see things from multiple viewpoints, then what you perceive changes, right? So just think about in your life right now, if you're in a relationship and you're able to see from that other person's perspective how your life would change. Imagine how your financial situation will change if you were able to look at it a certain perspective. For example, what if you perceived or you understood or said to yourself, well, I can make more money in my sleep than I can spend when I'm awake. How will your perception change when you hear something like that? These are the things you want to look at, because if you're not able to see things from a different perspective, then your situation will not change. So if you're having a problem, one of the ways that my mentor says that you should look at it is be able to take that problem, write it out on paper, and then look at it from different perspectives. And what he literally does, this is Bob Proctor, what he literally does is if he's on a table, he puts that problem on a paper and moves from chair to chair across the table until he solves the problem. Because he understands you need to look at from multiple viewpoints for you to kind of come up with a solution. Here's the thing, because everything is energy, you can tap into energy. I know this sounds crazy, but because everything is energy moves into and through form. For example, water can turn into ice, but it could also evaporate as well into the air. So that's forms of energy. And so because you can perceive things from a different perspective, what that allows you to do is to tap into a different energy, into a different frequency, which allows you to come up with a solution. Now, some may say, for example, we look at finances. Some may say that $1 million is a lot of money. My perception of it is it's not a lot of money. Because when you break it down to the ridiculous, if you break it down on a monthly basis, then you break it down onto a weekly basis, then you break it down to a daily basis, it's not that much. This is how powerful perception is. When you can look at things from a different perspective, you're operating from the spiritual universe, you're acting like cause, and everything in your world changes because now you can see things. Right now, where I look at it is, look at this. I'll give you guys an example. My business is an in-home personal training company here in the GTA. The minute the coronavirus outbreak happened, and then our premier here said that non-essential businesses need to shut down, my perspective was that's bad. But then I had to catch myself and say, not really. How's there another way that I can run this business and have less headaches and make more money? And about a month ago, I came up with an idea for a 30-day challenge. And voila, problem solved. Less headaches for me, I dealing with motivated people, and I never have to leave my house. It is the greatest situation possible. That is what perception does to you. When you can see things from a different viewpoint, oh my goodness, you will argue less with people. You'll operate from your own mindset rather than from other people's. You'll operate completely different, and people won't actually understand why you're doing what you're doing. So I hope that was powerful for you guys today. That was a very great lesson. Peace.